this Mark's Reviews and Tutorials video. This is the other end. Have a look at the link in the video that's just up here about getting the headlining out or about cleaning this up. Most of this just came off with a vacuum cleaner and then finishing up with a towel. You just got to get all of the old foam off to prepare the surface as much as possible. And now we're going to get the material, the new material and the new glue, and put the new headlining on. Okay, so here we go. We've got a headliner material. They just sell it by length. Basically 1 meter is doing your utes and little single cab vehicles, things like that. 2 meters is for hatchbacks, small sedans, and you can go out for 2.5 meter as well. Let's have a look at the color check. See how we went with the color match. And oh my gosh, that's absolutely perfect. I just picked that off the internet as a color match. That's as mid-gray is the color I've got here. But so far as the fabric and color, that's absolutely brilliant match. So really happy with that. That's a textured finish. Have a look at the links in the description. What glue you use is super important. Getting it clean obviously is important. Preparation. The spray on adhesive. I bought some from a fabric shop. Absolute garbage. Just don't think you're going to stick a headliner on with your standard craft, arts and craft paper contact adhesive. It's not going to work. You've got to get a decent brand. Again, have a look at the one I link so you can get yourself some material and some glue that's actually going to do the job for you. So step one, just lay out your material and make sure it's big enough and just square it up. Make sure it's got plenty of hangover, plenty of room all around the outsides. Stick your roll that it came in, or if it came folded up, that's fine. Fold it back. We're going to do half at a time. Really helps to keep it square, to keep it under control. This will stop it from creasing or anything like that. And we're now ready for the glue. So this is the material that came with the material that I bought, the glue. It's Bondit Super Stick that they're recommending. There's also a 3M product I'll try to find and link as well, but just not the standard craft store stuff. Anyway, this is well shaken up. So let's apply it down. I'm going to particularly go heavy on the edges where we don't want it to peel. Okay, so we've got a lower layer down here and we've got a layer down there, a lot harder to see on there. So now we've just got to leave it to tack up. Contact adhesive, it is important that you leave it for a time. You don't want to put it down while it's still wet. You want to wait until it tacks up. Gets a bit sticky. So that's close, but just a little bit more than that now. If it's yeah, that's good. That's getting tacky. So then we can roll it over and get it ready. Then, once you've rolled it back over, you then start to just smooth it with your hand into place. And working from the center out. And if anything starts to crease up like that, you can just grab it and pull it from the edge. And there you go, smooth it out. So just working your way around all of these things. Coming up here, you don't want anything to be tight and stretching. You position it so that it's loose and so it comfortably sits in place. Okay, so we've glued the second half now, got the contact adhesive on, got it on nice and thick, got it onto the top as well. If I was you, I would go the extra tin. I've run out here, so anything now I need for touching up and redoing the edges and so forth isn't going to happen. So yeah, she's all done, and there is enough, but barely enough with the one tin, so why the heck go short on for glue? You want to do this job well. All right, so it's on. That's a wrinkle that was in the packet. They assure me first hot day that'll go away, so that's encouraging. But yeah, she's looking the part. I'm not happy at all with this. The glue failed me here. I had it in and stuck down, and it's then released and come out. So no doubt I've had it too tight, but that's very high on this 1 Series BMW. And when I started off, I put it down and I had a great big crease running back from here when I had it loose enough to go around. So there's a need for it to stretch. And anyway, I wasn't up to scratch on that. But the rest of it I'm very happy with. It's laying down, it's looking flat, looking good. Certainly going to solve the roadworthy problem that we had. Have to think about what solutions we can come up with for that there. But apart from that, it's looking great. The good thing with this headliner material, the stuff with the foam on the back, is it's very forgiving. When you first glue it down, it's sort of all a bit stretched, but because of the foam, it relaxes and it really comes up and looks a whole lot smoother and a whole lot better once it's fully in. Have a look at the video in the link coming up now, and you'll see it installed, and it really does look great.